Sister banned me from her child-free wedding before my birthday, but when I had a child-free wedding, she demanded I allow her kids. Then my cousin told me she planned to announce her pregnancy at my wedding to steal the spotlight. My sister Brooke has always believed the world revolves around her. 4 years ago, she had her dream wedding at a vineyard in Napa. The invitations were clear. Absolutely no children. I had a 2-year-old daughter at the time. When I asked if my daughter could come since she was the bride's niece, Brooke laughed in my face. Are you serious right now? I said no kids. That means no kids. Your daughter isn't special just because she's related to me. Get a babysitter like everyone else. I reminded her that our parents lived 3 states away, and my husband's family was all attending the wedding. I had no one to watch her. Brooke shrugged. Sounds like a you problem. Figure it out or don't come. I really don't care either way. She meant it. I spent $200 on an overnight babysitter I found through an app. A complete stranger watched my toddler so I could attend my own sister's wedding. At the reception, Brooke gave a speech thanking everyone who made sacrifices to be there. She looked directly at me when she said, "Real family shows up no matter what. No excuses." I smiled and clapped because that's what you do. Fast forward to now. I'm engaged to the most wonderful man. We planned a small ceremony, 50 people max, at a botanical garden. We decided early on that it would be child-free. Not because we hate kids, but because the venue had strict rules about noise levels, and we wanted an adult atmosphere. When I sent out invitations, my phone rang within an hour. It was Brooke. "I just got your invitation. Where's the part about kids?" I told her it was a child-free wedding. The silence lasted 5 seconds. Then she exploded. "You cannot be serious. My kids are your niece and nephew. They're family. They have to be there." I reminded her that her wedding was also child-free. She cut me off. That was completely different. I didn't have kids back then. I didn't understand how important it is for children to witness family moments. You're punishing my kids because of a decision I made years ago. I wasn't punishing anyone. The venue had rules. The event was planned for adults. Brooke, you told me to get a babysitter for your wedding. You can do the same. I can't believe how petty you're being. This is about revenge, isn't it? You've been holding on to this for 4 years like some psycho. I told her the invitation stood as written. She hung up on me. Over the next 2 weeks, my mother called 6 times asking me to reconsider. My father sent a long text about keeping peace in the family. Brooke posted vague things online about toxic relatives and people who never forgive. I ignored all of it. Then my cousin Hannah called. Hannah and I had always been close, closer than Brooke and I ever were. She sounded nervous. "I need to tell you something, but you can't say where you heard it, I promised." Brooke isn't really that upset about her kids not coming. I mean, she is, but that's not the main thing. She's pregnant again. She found out last week. She's planning to announce it at your wedding reception. My stomach dropped. "She told you this?" "She told me, our aunt, and our other cousin. She said if she couldn't bring her kids, she'd make sure the day wasn't just about you anyway. She wants to stand up during the toast and share her news. She said you'd have to smile and act happy in front of everyone." I thanked Hannah and sat with this information for 3 days. I thought about confronting Brooke directly. I thought about telling my parents. Instead, I called my wedding coordinator and made one change. The toasting portion of the reception was removed entirely. No microphone, no open floor for speeches. My husband and I would say a few words privately to each other during the ceremony, and that was it. When my mother asked about the toast schedule, I told her we wanted something more intimate. She accepted it without question. The wedding was beautiful. 50 people who loved us watched us exchange vows. The dinner was perfect. The dancing was fun. Brooke attended without her children. She'd complained the entire week leading up to it, but she came. I watched her all night. She kept glancing toward the DJ booth. She kept looking at the coordinator. Around the time dessert was served, she approached me at my table. "When are the toasts?" I smiled. "We're not doing toasts. We wanted the night to flow naturally without interruptions." Her face changed. "What do you mean no toasts? There are always toasts at weddings, not at ours." She stood there, hands at her sides, looking around the room like she was searching for a solution. I had something I wanted to share, something important. "You can share it tomorrow or next week, just not tonight." Her jaw tightened. "You knew. I don't know what you're talking about. I just didn't want speeches." She walked away and sat with our parents for the rest of the night. She didn't dance. She didn't congratulate us again. She left early, claiming a headache. 3 weeks later, she announced her pregnancy online. The comments were full of congratulations. I liked the post and moved on. My mother called me the next day. "Did you know Brooke was planning to announce at your wedding?" I told her I'd heard a rumor. "Why didn't you just talk to her about it?" "Because I handled it. Without a fight, without drama. She came to my wedding without her kids, just like I came to hers without mine. Everything was fair." My mother was quiet for a long moment. I suppose it was. Brooke hasn't spoken to me since. Some people call that a loss. I call it peace.